Yes. How are you? Live ASMR. Yes. Not too bad, thank you. Not too bad, thank you. Doing all right. That's the point. Definitely appreciate you. Definitely appreciate you. Can't go wrong with that. Hello, Derek. Welcome to the show. Yes. Yes. To the show, everybody. To the show. To the show. Now, hold on. What do I gotta do here? All of a sudden. Yes. Yes. Hello, Juan. Please subscribe. Food Train Mike. Galaxy, welcome. Yes. Where are you from, Juan? You're right, Jordan. I am weak. Yes. Can't tell you. Please subscribe. Nah, man, we ain't going no ASMR live. Just playing around. Juan, welcome. Shout out. If you can, anybody, please subscribe. Food Train Mike here. Jordan Lane. Yes, I am weak. 47 years old. Weak, yes. You're right. Weak. You know, weak. That's right, my man. Weak. It's alright. Oh, you're from Arizona? Wow, nice, nice. Arizona's great. Well, definitely subscribe, y'all, if you can. If you're not, if you are, well, thank you. Definitely appreciate. Food Train Mike just trying to. Ooh, it's gonna be a pocket. It's gonna be a pocket pull right there. I have no idea. Take my Liz or take my LZ. King. King, I don't know. How are you today, King? That's tough. Doing all right? Well, I was doing it, but it seemed like, what do you think? You think I should go back? Should I go back to this? on the trolls. I troll them back. Anybody's just sitting there playing on the banjo. All right, shout out, Cantu Tanteo. Cantu Tanteo, shout out. Please subscribe. Tiffany, shout out. Naya, shout out. Welcome, Food Train Mike up in the house, everybody. Appreciate you all. If you can, subscribe up. Yeah, see? Jordan Holbrook, shout out, my man. Thank you so much for coming on. Thank you so much for coming on. I definitely appreciate that. Yes. Yes. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Derek. Hopefully this will make things better. Oh, nice. Now, well, welcome. We'll get back to this. Now I'm up Worcester, like, a little past Worcester, Massachusetts. Yeah, Massachusetts. Namaste. Yes, namaste. Definitely into the Vaharish Mahesh Yogi. Know a little bit about the Vada. There's three. I know there's a Vada and there's two other ones. In the in the oh God, what do you call it? Well, whatever your natural healing system is. I researched a little bit of that back in the late '90s, but I got more into like acupuncture and Chinese medicine and alternative medicine. But your alternative medicine is pretty damn good. So shout out to Neha Official. Shout out. All right, nice from the Philippines. God bless. Happy Easter to everybody who celebrates. Please subscribe up. Food Train Mike. We do food ASMR. I've been doing some bong stuff, but I'm probably not gonna do the weed reviews anymore because I think they're hurting the channel. They're bringing more traffic in though, but I don't know. I think they're hurting the channel more, so I'm probably gonna stop doing that. And I'm sorry your chicken died, man. If you really have chickens, if you're pulling my leg, well, hey, however. But definitely appreciate everybody's time. Usually just come on the lives to say what's up. And I was just trying to see if I could attract some more people with playing with the keyboard or something. But I do have my coffee here, just a little medium roast with a little stevia, a little sweet and low. And I got 4 packs of unsweetened gelatin to give me 32 grams of protein, collagen, all that good stuff, good for the bones, joints, ligaments. So I got 32 grams, 4 packets in here. And as you can see, if it's hot, you can't even, it's very watery. But if you let it cool, it turns, like Jello. So it's pretty cool. And yeah, I didn't work out yesterday. Too tired and too depressed and too tired today, so I didn't work out today either. But tomorrow, I'm gonna write my chest workout today, so I know exactly what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Just go in there and follow it. Yeah, you definitely could, Jordan. I'm yeah, I'm like 120 pounds, man. I'm tight. 116, 120, 5'5". What are you weighing in at, Jordan? Where are you from again, Jordan? Yeah, I'm small, man. I had one kid. It kind of like I've taken a little jujitsu, but nothing like long enough to like say I know anything. And I want to get back into it because like I was messing around, not messing around, but like I was like around some girls, and I was like, when I was doing something, I was volunteering at the pantry for a little while, and the kid, oh damn, all right, how tall are you? And the kid's like about 5'9", like 180, but like I have more, like if like my arms are bigger, but like so, but he's like bigger in stature, you know. So like unless like I got a shirt like this on, you know, he looks a lot bigger, even though he doesn't have as much muscle. So I was joking around on the dock, and one of the girls was there, a volunteer, and I was like, I need another hug, Dan, because I got like kind of heated last Wednesday, last week. I mean, last Tuesday. So this past Tuesday, I was like, Dan, I was like, I need another hug. And when he gave me the hug, he like just hoisted me up, and kind of lifted me. But I kind of thought, I was like, damn, man, he did that pretty easy. And then I thought, like, if he tried to slam me, I mean, obviously, if somebody did that to me, I'd definitely try to wrap around their neck somehow and get it like a rear naked in, um, you know, or maybe some type of hammer smash to the temple. But in the reality, Marcus, thank you. How are you? But yeah, man, so I should try to gain some weight because 120, 116 pounds, I get scooped up pretty easy. Unless, I was taking jujitsu and I was like into it for a few years. Well, then I wouldn't worry about it as much because I would know how to, you know, I kind of know, but I don't know. All right, Derek, your chicken died, man. How ripped up are you, Derek? You feeling it? Marcus, my man, how are you? Thank you. Hope you're doing well. Happy Easter to everybody who celebrates. Happy Easter. And those push ups you showed me, I think I told you, Marcus, I could definitely do. I think I may have showed you. Um, yeah, I don't know. He's all right. Don't ban him. I think he's ripped up. He's been on a few of my bong episodes, but I might cut those, Mark. Because if you don't mind me calling you that for our Marcus, I don't know what you prefer, but Marcus, I might cut that because I think it's hurting the channel. Like I'm noticing, like I'm getting more views, and like some of my videos are getting watched a little bit more, and I'm getting more subscribers, but I'm noticing my payment isn't as much. Like I'm not, even if I make a video on eating, like I'm like my payment's not moving. Like it's been 2 days and it's been the same. So I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, isn't that weird, man? I'm tight. I don't have good bone density. That's what the problem is. I'll be honest with you guys. I got osteoporosis. Uh, I got like a negative 4.5 T score in my spine. I'm 47. I'm going to be 48. So if anybody out there, Jordan, if you know about osteoporosis, think about being a man that's 47 that has a loss in the lower spine that somebody in their 70s and 80s would have. So I'm pretty freaked about that. And I know the only diet to really reverse it is either straight carnivore, or straight fruit. Those are the only two. And so I gotta, I'm worried if I get my bone density done this June, when I turn 48. How are you? Welcome, Crackit. Food Train Mike here. Hey, thank you, Marcus. If you can, please subscribe. Thank you, Marcus. So yeah, so I mean, I'm worried that it's gonna be a -5, because it was a -4 like 2 years ago, and last year it was a -4.5. So I mean, it kind of freaks me out. And I'm not like I'm very I have a lot of anxiety and depression and OCD and anger and stuff like that. So I get flustered and I can't really focus. And I know I should be eating no sugar and more, maybe like chicken rice or nuts and rice or like I said, carnivore probably be good. TRT maybe along with carnivore. Um, so he's just doing that's just a perk that you can do on the lives. So he just paid for some memberships for some people, which helps my channel out. So shout out to Marcus Peak. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you, my man. Definitely always appreciate it. So yeah, so that's where I'm at with that. So yeah, I'm tight. I mean, you see, I'm tight. I just have definition, but I'm tight. I'm not huge. I'm not big. I don't really like wearing muscle shirts either anymore. Um, yeah, you don't. Yeah, but Jordan, you're not responsible for that membership though. So like, if he gifts it to you, it's only gonna make you a member for the month. But if you don't continue to pay for the membership, yeah, that's what I mean. So he gifted it to you, so it's a free membership. Which so so for the next month, you have a free membership that was paid for by Marcus. So since it came out of Marcus's account, the only way that it's gonna that the only way that you would stay on is if Marcus paid for you again, because Marcus just paid for it out of his credit card, which is how you do it on YouTube. So basically, if Marcus doesn't pay for you next month, you're not a member anymore. And if you don't pay for it next month, you're not a member anymore. So you're just a member for the month. It's like kind of like a perk where, they just do that during the lives. Yeah, YouTube picks the random people. I mean, but you're not going to get charged or anything for that. No worries on that. And I also don't, like Marcus knows, I don't discriminate. So I mean, what somebody can do and somebody can't. I can't donate to YouTube channels myself. So I even see some homeless people that I'm like, damn, when I'm in the work van or when I'm in my car and I'm like, I want to take them in McDonald's and do a little record or something, but I don't even have money to like take people out to eat or start some type of channel where I'm going in and buying people's groceries, you know. So, so I understand what it's like to be low on the cash flow, so don't have any worry about that. My content's for everybody. I love all you guys. I appreciate you just watching me and just supporting me and just subscribing and just watching my videos. Because basically, at the end of it all, my goal is just to have a lot of subscribers and a lot of watch time, like a lot of like to be able to get like 1,000 views on love you, Jordan. Like my goal's not the donations, it's nice to get the donations and it's awesome to get. It's a great perk, but it's not a reality because it doesn't happen all the time and you can't rely on it. Marcus though, he's been consistent with a 5, a 25 here and there. Some people do 100 and 100 and this, but it's very random. Marcus is probably the most consistent that I've seen yet. But I don't hold Marcus to it. If he can't, he can't. I don't care. I'm gonna, I love him just the same. You know, so my goal is not so much that it is, which is why I like to do the lives because there's perks on there, and so it's part of the goal because you always hope, right? I mean, it's part of your channel, but what my goal is to be able to make content where I'm getting a lot of subscribers and I'm getting like 1,000 views a day on a video, or like, like 700, then eight, 700, then like 1,000 and 1,500 the next day on that video. That's my goal. Right now, my videos aren't getting much. They've actually dropped. My view range has actually dropped from what it was a few months back. Thank you, Marcus. No, don't worry about it, Jordan. You don't have to look at yourself that way. I work at a food pantry, my man. I help people out all the time. People all the time come in hungry and help, and especially when they have kids. And I've even had volunteers gang up on me saying Mike gives too much and yelling at me. And the manager says it's okay, and then I finally had to pull the plug. So I mean, don't feel that way at all. Matter of fact, if you want to get this, Jordan, um, yeah, I feel you on that. You know. Yeah, it's definitely difficult, and it's difficult out there. It's difficult out there. Yeah, I wish I had 100 I could give you, Jordan. You know, definitely do. I wish I was one of those, viral YouTube stars, and definitely be able to hook you up with that. Be nice to be able to do that. I thought about it. Making an investment. But, I don't know how stuff like that works. I don't know if you need permission from the stores to go in there and do that. I don't know how strict they are on that. And, so I just stick to the ASMR, but the ASMR is hard because the view range is tight, and the watch time is tight. So like, the money that you make is based upon that. That's all. So yeah, it's definitely tough. You know, maybe try. Yeah, no worries. You have a YouTube channel, Jordan? You ever thought about setting one up? You have any hobbies or anything you do like on the side or anything like you think that you know? Yeah, nothing much. Just relaxing. Hanging out. I got some hamburgers or some cheeseburgers and some homemade mac and cheese and stuff. I'm gonna do a video on later. Um, oh, okay. Yeah, but nothing much, Marcus. Laying low. Hey, and yeah, just laying low. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I figured, it's a better live. I was just seeing if I could grab some people with the keyboard, but 20 something chimed in, and then I thought maybe they'd stick around, and then they shot down pretty fast. So I was like, well, you know. But I definitely don't like to do live ASMRs. Well, I basically first did P90X from like 2008 all the way up to like 2012. And then I took a personal training course at Brantford Hall from like 2010 to like 2012, but I didn't finish. And then I got hooked up at a gym with one of the trainers, and I got pretty strong Like I did a deadlift program and at like 140, 135, 140, maybe 145 tops. I think it was 140. I got like a 300-pound deadlift for one rep, and I was flat benching like 175, 185 for a few reps, and I was stronger. And then I got into a boxing gym, and I got more ripped out. Like these veins came out once I went to the boxing gym. Like this vein was always there even though before P90X, but these veins came out when I went to the boxing gym. So then I went down to like 110 pounds in the boxing gym, and then I started going to this other martial art place that had jujitsu and kung fu and capoeira, a bunch of different styles. So I went there for like 4 months, and then I did a little Wing Chun after that, and then I relocated. And but I did P90X for a lot of years, so I think that just kind of shaped my body. I work out, but I haven't really put on any type of muscle. I don't think. I mean, I think I mean I look a little better than I did in the but I think I've looked the same for a number of years. But I don't eat right. I don't eat the 5 meals a day. I don't make sure I get the macros and the micros in. Like today, all I've had is just a blend so far, and that consisted of a lemon and a half, some type of other different type of clementine, all cut up with the skin and the seeds and everything, thrown in the blender, clove of garlic in the blender, like 3 handfuls of blueberries thrown in the blender, uh, and yeah, and that's all I've had yet, and this coffee right now. So now I like the bodybuilder look. Yeah, 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 a little bit. Not anything special. You know what I mean? Guess you could say a little. But I haven't changed much. And I haven't worked out in a few days either. So I mean, but I think the camera really makes me like my triceps have like looked like this since like '08. Like they should be a lot bigger. So I mean, I think the smoking and stuff I think messes it up, And I've also learned that my testosterone, I yes, yeah, that's what I need. And the problem is I've been taking this DHEA, and I did get my testosterone up pretty high, like one, but like in the 900s. But I have a high SBGH, so I don't absorb it well. So I don't. My free testosterone and my bioavailability is very low. So I think that's what affects the muscle growth itself. Definitely not, Jordan. But yeah, we gotta, I gotta check, right? But yeah, so it's kind of difficult. Yeah, true. Just trying to see some. But Jordan, you like it out there though? Where you at? Yeah. Yeah, that wouldn't be good, Jordan. Where do you say you were from again, Jordan? Well, hey, yeah, troll, no troll. It's kind of is what it is, right? London, that's right. How's the weed in London? Seems like you've got some depression and some things going on there, Jordan. I don't know. I don't think Jordan's really a troll, guys. I think he just might have some stuff going on and it's kind of like just hollering out. Because by the evidence, what I've seen, by what he said to me, he hasn't said anything that's indicative of being a troll. Yeah, I give Jordan the benefit of the doubt. I think you going through anything tough right now, Jordan? What happened, Jordan? You lose a job? You homeless? You got a lot of hard stuff going on. Just curious. I can understand. How old are you again, Jordan? You say you're in your 20s, right? Or 30s? Okay, see? All right, well, see? So there you go, guys. Well, Jordan, I'm definitely sorry to hear that. Wow. Jeez, man. Wow, okay. All right. Yeah, see, that's why I like to look into things a little bit. Oh, I definitely do. Like I said, man, I could tell by the way you were talking to me, it seems like you're going through something. Especially when you blurted out, why'd you give me a membership and you're not having any money. Um, I could understand that, why that would piss you off. Um, so I don't have much money myself, but I've had a lot less too, so I know how it is, and I just kind of thought there was a little bit more to that than what was said. All right, Marcus, thank you for stopping by. So, yeah, okay. Well, I hope things get better for you, man. I mean, yeah, like I said, I, like I said, Jordan, I give you the benefit of the doubt always, Like I said, I could tell you weren't trolling. I just felt something was going on with you that, maybe talking about would help. I'm definitely sorry to hear that. Um, I hope you can heal well, and just don't do anything crazy. I know it's obviously going to go through one ear and out the other in a sense, but just try to take care of yourself, if you can. Yeah, no, we know you're not a troll, man. Don't harp on that. Marcus knows you're not a troll too by now. You wouldn't be talking like this if you were a troll. There's a definitive, definitive. I mean, anybody can come on here and act like this, but this sounds pretty. I mean, obviously it's words, but I'm saying I'm just getting a feeling that it's real. So I mean, that's just me. I don't know if I have more of a sixth sense than whatever, but I think Marcus gets it too. He's a pretty good guy. He's been on the channel now for quite a bit. How are you? Welcome, Paladin. Thank you for stopping through. You know, so I definitely, yeah. I just hope things get better for you, Jordan. I feel for you, man. Just stay safe. Remember, you are somebody. You know. And I mean, I don't even think I'm a somebody many times, but I know I'm a somebody too. So we'll try to just try to just find a way through, if that's possible. Nothing much, Paladin. Just hanging out, talking, just trying to help some people, talk to some people. Have some people subscribe that haven't. The normal. Have a little coffee with the gelatin. Yeah, I don't either, Jordan. That's my problem. Yeah, my problem too, Jordan. A lot of times I harp on a lot of the negativity instead of the positivity because I can't see the light at the end of the tunnel either. A lot of times I'm just seeing what's right in front of me or what I'm going through, you know, and I'm not seeing, and that it impacts like my way of stepping my foot forward and trying to improve the situation. So it's very hard for me to see the light at the end of the tunnel on many situations. No, I'm actually just a part-time pantry worker. I do receive Social Security SSDI. To be honest with you guys, a little bit of money I get from there, just because of not being able to keep jobs. And I've always, I graduated high school and I have some community college done. Nothing. I've taken some psych and philosophy courses, but I I yeah, I hear you, Jordan. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, I can't really help myself, but I kind of just reiterate what I think and kind of what I learned, through life at 47 years old. But yeah, I don't have much. Um, so that's pretty cool if you thought I sound like a social worker, but really, counseling and social work is, there's a lot of ways to help and to talk to people like I'm doing, and you know to make connections and to try to help. But when it really comes down to it, it's just pretty much life experience and really trying to get you to do what you were or what you are passionate about, or try to find a way to do something to make money, that or get into something that's going to make you feel successful. And I think a lot of problems with people in our situation is focus and not getting there and then having the regrets. There's a lot of successful people that get down too. So it's definitely a tough situation. That'd be nice if I could take a trip out to the UK. You know, that'd be pretty cool. Trip out to the UK. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'll probably be heading out too soon. It's been almost 41 minutes. Yeah, well, thank you everybody for stopping by, and excuse me, I will definitely be back. Thank you.